Alrighty guys, welcome back. Today we are at the Dayton 500 for the NR2003 2021 season. Yeah, we will still have our fun, random car, funny moment, whatever you want to call it, Crash Fest series. But this is going to go for a more realistic approach. It's using real-life 2021 cars. Everyone's set to 2021 cars. I've done multiple tests to make sure none of them are still the Monster Energy cars, so we're good. Driver names and displays on the cars are up to date, and paint schemes are up to date. So coming out of turn 4, we're about to drop the green flag here for the Daytona 500. Michael McDowell is your pole sitter, won the race in real life. So we'll see if he can repeat here. We have 2 times pit frequency, so pace cars off pit road. Let's go racing. Green flag is in the air. Michael McDowell off to the start there. Whoa, 3 wide racing already. Chase Elliott stuck in the middle. Michael McDowell, your leader, coming out of turn 2. We get a flyby of the field here. Multiple flybys of the field. There comes Michael McDowell into turn 3. Denny Hamlin still second. Martin Truex Jr. with a big run drops to the bottom. Ryan Blaney pushing Martin Truex Jr. Martin Truex Jr. up to 3rd. There's William Byron you see back there in that colorful 24. Denny Hamlin's going to make a move on Michael McDowell. Denny Hamlin, the multiple Daytona 500 winner, will be taking the lead here. His teammate right behind him in the 19 car. The old men on the bottom, Martin Truex Jr., Kevin Harvick, and Kurt Busch. Martin Truex Jr. is your leader. He's going to go up and put the black to his teammate Denny Hamlin. Opens the door for Kevin Harvick and Kurt Busch. Ooh, Kurt Busch might be making a move on Kevin Harvick here. Does he get the speed? Michael McDowell slides it to the inside, causing Ryan Blaney to get stuck in the middle. With all 3 Penske cars right there, you see. Whoa, Kurt Busch slides out of line. Michael McDowell in the middle. Kurt Busch, your leader now. We're still watching Michael McDowell here. The field's starting to kind of break up. Kurt Busch will lead this lap. Kurt Busch starting to kind of pull away. We'll cycle through the field there. Matt Benedetto stuck in the back, pushing Ty Dillon currently. There's Quinn Hoff and BJ McLeod. Eric Jones in that armor all. Here's the tail end of the current field. Tyler Reddick in the 8 car. There's Chris Buescher. Not Chris Buescher. My bad. Cole. Chase Briscoe. My bad. Sorry about that. I had to think about it. Alex Bowman. There's the Trackhouse number 99 of Daniel Suarez. There's Cole Custer and Cody Ware. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in that 47 car. There's the rookie Austin Cindric. There's the 37 of Ryan Preece in that Slim Jim. Anthony Alfredo up there pushing Chase Elliott. Talk about someone who's coming from the back. It's the 5 car of Kyle Larson. He started towards the back. I want to say it was like 37th. There's Christopher Bell, Corey LaJoie, Austin Dillon. There's Brad Keselowski, who started on the outside row. He's now scheduled back in 12th. He's falling back. Ryan Blaney, who we saw up front just a minute ago. Eric Almirola there. There's Chris Buescher. Bubba Wallace peaking top 5. Nope, top 10. My bad. William Byron battling Denny Hamlin for the top 5. Kurt Busch still your leader. Michael McDowell stuck on the high side. Kurt Busch is pulling away. Kurt Busch. Oh, Kevin Harvick catching up to Kurt Busch. Down the front stretch here. Crossing the line. Your top 5 is single file. We have 2 times, like I said earlier, we have 2 times pit frequency on, so when is that first pit stop going to come out? Oh, Denny Hamlin falling out of line. Is it going to hurt him? I don't know. I think it's going to hurt Michael McDowell. Well, right on board of Kurt Busch. See how close he is in Kevin Harvick there. We'll ride on the hood for a lap of Kurt Busch around Daytona 500 for our Crank It Up section. Now with the Hutt Brothers Pizza camera, this is Kevin Harvick making his move for the lead on Kurt Busch if he just try it here in 3 and 4. We'll see if he tries it in turn 1 or how much ground he makes up. Oh, can he get there? He might be able to make a run for it out of 3 and into 3 and 4. Harvick's definitely got the faster car. He's getting help from Martin Truex Jr. He's getting help from Denny Hamlin. He's getting help from Ryan Newman? It is Ryan Newman. Michael McDowell fell way back here. Right aboard Kevin Harvick now. Much as they drive by pit road here. You see how spread out the field is. A bunch of people off pace. Whoa, what happened there? We just missed that. Oh, cars are starting to pit. That's what happened there. Check up to pit. Let's go to our pit road camera and see who all comes in. So far, Ryan Newman and Kurt Busch are the only 2 to come in. There's Cole Custer. Oh, there's one other guy up there that pitted. Unsure at this time of who that is. See if anyone else comes. A couple people running towards the back. 36 cars coming in. A bunch of these people. Matt DiBenedetto. Noah Gragson there in the 62 is in. The 15 of Cody Ware. I know that's Derek Cope. My bad. Here comes your leader. William Byron's in. Here comes a lot of everyone else. Chase Elliott's in. Look at Chase Elliott here. Oh, at the pit stop. There's Harvick out on the track. Is someone out of fuel? Mike Martin Truex Jr.'s out of fuel. There's Cole Custer. Eric Amarola here. Find out who the leader is. Here's Kurt Busch. Kyle Busch out of fuel. Alex Bowman out of fuel. Martin Truex Jr. out of fuel. Austin Dillon there. Alex Bowman finally gets to his pit stall. Kyle Larson was your leader. He still registered that he is. The guys who ran out of fuel might have lucked out by it. Still registered that Kyle Larson is the leader. Denny Hamlin's the leader now, as everything cycles through. Only one car in the lead lap, or a lap down to the 15 car. Field's all spread out now though. Did you see there, Michael McDowell was your pole sitter. There we go, we got a couple. Alex Bowman. So those guys that did run out of fuel are a lap down. We'll see on the track where they are and how much in jeopardy. They are kind of in jeopardy. Chase Elliott running 16th. Let's see where our pole sitter currently sits. In that 34 car, back in 19th. A lot of these drivers hoping for a caution at this point. Lap traffic here is going to be a problem. Three wide there. Down the backstretch. Multiple cars coming a lap down there. Denny Hamlin still continues to lead as we go into turn 1. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. We are back here, and Denny Hamlin going into turn 3 is still your leader. He is just putting people laps down here at Dayton. The field is spread out. We have yet to have a caution. We're hoping for a caution. Or a lot of these people are. Ooh, look like Denny Hamlin might have been going down pit lane again there, but decided against it. Oh, contact between the 6 and the 4 there. You heard on the radio a lot of people asking, do you think we'll get a caution today? Because we need it. And the spotters announced you never know with Daytona. Matt Benedetto there. Not the start he wanted or needed today in the Wood Brothers car. The final ride for him this season before Austin, the driver, or the 33 car, Austin Cindric, takes over that ride next season. Whoa, way off pace goes the 21. It was about 12 to 15 laps when people started pitting. We're now on lap 20, so shortly people will come down pit road again. The 6 and the 4 keep battling it out. But neither one can get around the other. So we will see what happens. There goes the 6 car to pit road. Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick stay out. Matt DiBenedetto did go to pit road. That was what the checkup was. Hoping no one runs out of fuel again this time around. With this field spread out this wide. $15. There's the 6 car. $16. Pace car. Cycle through the field. Wayne Byron in 7th. Ooh, we have a lot of people coming. Kurt Busch is down. Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin still out there leading the race. I say they come this time. There's AJ Allmendinger driving part-time in the 16. Him and Kraus, or Cross, Gratz, or whatever his last name is. Here comes the leaders down pit road. .43 is down as well. 52 car. We'll see who cycles out to be the leader. Chase Elliott came down last time out. Kyle Larson's your leader again. Martin Truex Jr. there, who was battling for the lead earlier in the day. There's Alex Bowman. Kyle Larson coming to pit road this time by. Ooh, Bowman sneaks in. Barely makes the commitment line. There's the Trackhouse car. He was cycling out to be the leader. It still says Kyle Larson. Because Austin Dillon's on pit road as well. Eric Almirola is the leader, I do believe. Who's coming to pit road? They're shuffling. Only one car out of that group. Eric Almirola is not the leader. Who is leading this race? Kyle Larson's still leading this race, somehow. I don't think that's up to date. Ooh, Quinn Houff, DNF. Our first DNF. Matt Benedetto lap down. Alex Bowman, Kyle Larson. Not Kyle Larson. Kyle Busch. We'll see at the line. Is it update? Kevin Harvick's your leader. Kevin Harvick is battling Denny Hamlin for the lead. And on the front stretch, we are almost halfway through this race. Got messed up there. There we go. Corey LaJoie running 25th. He is the last car in the lead lap, but unfortunately he just goes a lap down there. Ty Dillon lap down. Kyle Busch running almost dead last. Denny Hamlin still just battling out Kevin Harvick. They're still dealing with lap traffic. Speaking of Kyle Busch, there he is, about to go 2 laps down. Running out of fuel earlier in the race has killed that 18 team, as he goes 2 laps down. Kevin Harvick might have a challenge for the lead. Denny Hamlin put the nose to him. Nothing in. Out of it. Let's cycle through the field. Still no cautions. David Reagan, a slow car. Matt Benedetto there. There's Chase Elliott. Christopher Bell and Michael McDowell. There's William Byron running 14th. There's Brad Keselowski, who started outside the pole. There's Alex Bowman, not having a good race. Kyle Larson, who's led quite a few laps. Martin Truex Jr., who, unfortunately, something happened to him on pit road. He's a lap down and just kind of stuck where he's at. Ryan Newman gets passed for 3rd by the 1 car. The 4 and the 11 battling it out for the lead still. Ty Dillon to be the next victim for him to pass. Let me look at the standings again. Kyle Busch. They're 2 laps down, the only car 2 laps down. Safe to say that he won't be the winner for today's race as we hit the halfway mark. Down the backstretch. Still battling it out. Ford Mustang versus Toyota Camry. that Mustang's starting to pull away from the Camry, but it's about time everyone starts shuffling into the pits again. Oh, there's a big pack race right there. One car gets a little sideways. We could have a pile up here at Daytona. Nothing yet, though. Ooh, Ty Dillon with the checkup. Is he going into the pit? Whoa, sideways. Do we have a caution? No caution. Just a little loose. Austin Cindric getting to the back bumper of Daniel Suarez. Ooh, cars are in pit road. Let's see who's in pit road. We'll watch them as they come out of pit road. There goes Bubba Wallace. Derek Cope, Ryan Reagan, BJ McLeod, AJ Allmendinger. Chase Elliott coming down pit road there. There's cars piling to the pits here. We will wait to see when Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick come in. Here they come. We'll see who wins. Let's see who wins the battle off pit road this time, because that seems to be who's... Whoa, that car's in the grass. Who was that went to the grass for their pit stop? Whoa, contact in pit road. There goes the 43 car. Here comes the 24 out of pit road. All spread out here at Daytona. No cautions yet. Whoa. Almost had a wreck exiting pit road. We'll see who's registered the leader. It is Austin Dillon. Kyle Larson there in second. Let's see if Larson has pit yet. He's coming down pit road right now. Denny Hamlin beat Kevin Harvick out of pit road that time, but Kevin Harvick's going to make the pass for the lead. Oh, contact there. De Benedetto scrapes the wall there. He's got a tire down. He'll go down pit road. Never mind, he just did not have a tire down. He just made contact with the wall. Still, the battle for the lead is between the 11 and the 4 car. They have equal speed. There's Kyle Busch going another lap down. Hamlin trying to put the bumper to Harvick. Hamlin going to try the high side. Kevin Harvick might lose the lead here. We got a battle going on. They both chose the high side for that corner and went to the inside. Oh. There's hardly any room between those two cars. Let's see, half the field is a lap down. Ryan Blaney is out of the race. He is blowing up as he comes down pit road. Let's see if he's already parked the car. Yep, he's already parked the car. There's Chase Elliott, who's running in 19th, the last car on the lead lap. Oh, but not for long, as the leaders have caught up to Chase Elliott. Kevin Harvick goes around him. Ooh, almost contact there. The slower cars check up. This is Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick's race to lose. Oh, Denny Hamlin finally makes the pass. Denny Hamlin's the leader again. Who's going to win it out of turn? What is that? 4. I believe it's turn 4. It is turn 4. They got lap cars ahead of them. One's got to check up. As of right now, neither one will. Oh, the lapped car pulls out in front of Harvick, slowing him up. Denny Hamlin the leader again. Multiple slow cars in front of him. Can't seem to get around AJ Allmendinger. Kevin Harvick passes Hamlin for the lead again. Oh, contact. Down to the inside there. Hamlin goes. Daniel Suarez getting in the way now. Oh, contact there again. Derek Cope with a really slow car, checking Harvick up. Allows Hamlin to get around him again. It's just, oh no, Hamlin did not go around him. Looked like he was going to, but did not. But can Hamlin get him in the corner? Harvick just had a little bit more room than Hamlin. About time for green stop pits again. As there goes as we say that, cars are pulling off to pit road. as we've still yet to have a caution halfway through this race. Matt DiBenedetto, not the day he was looking for. We'll see if the leaders pit this time by. Kurt Busch is the next closest car. Leaders are not pitting. We'll see where Kurt Busch stands. Him and Martin Truex Jr. there. AJ Allmendinger's in. There's Chase Elliott. Looking at the leaders, looking to pit. Oh, some of the slow cars coming out of the pit lane. They'll stay low for the leaders. This could mess the leaders up if they're trying to pit. Kevin Harvick with the checkup. Kevin Harvick not committing to the line, he just checked up. Ooh, AJ Allmendinger almost pulling out in front of the leaders there. Eric Jones there in the 43 Richard Petty Motorsport racing car. There's William Byron running back in 14th. Corey LaJoie coming to pit lane there, you see. Brad Keselowski, who started second. There's Kurt Busch on pit road. Leaders are still not pitted yet. They're side by side racing for the lead. Coming to 23 laps to go. Kevin Harvick just got a big burst of speed there. Don't know where that came from. They're committing to the line. Contact with Joey Logano there. As it looks like Joey Logano's out of gas. Denny Hamlin's in his pit stall. Kevin Harvick in his. We'll see who wins the battle off pit road. Kevin Harvick wins the battle off pit road over Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin seems to be a lot faster coming out of pit road, though. About 20 laps to go. We'll see who your current leader is. Bubba Wallace back on the lead lap. Lapped traffic slows Denny Hamlin up there. Lap traffic actually pulled up in front of Kevin Harvick. Denny Hamlin's pulling away from Kevin Harvick thanks to the lapped cars. Kevin Harvick's got ground to make on Denny Hamlin after that lap car checkup. So we cycle through the field here. We got about 1 to 2 more pit stops left. We'll see. Depends on what the trend is. And that's all that's going to matter is when will these cars run out of fuel? Kevin Harvick caught back up to Denny Hamlin. Down the backstretch, Kevin Harvick approaching on Denny Hamlin. Kevin Harvick going for the lead again. Took him no time to get that ground back. Kevin Harvick's your leader. Kevin Harvick into the corner, still battling Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin still got the strong car. Denny Hamlin pulls out in front of Kevin Harvick to put the block. Whoa, contact there. There's Kyle Larson running 7th. Chris Buescher is actually running 3rd. There's Martin Truex Jr. Down the backstretch and into the down the front stretch here, or the back stretch, into turn 3. Nope, that's turn 1, my bad. We are back from a small break there. As we look down pit road, cars are already starting to pit. And into the corner, we are looking at the helicopter view of this battle. It's been like this pretty much the whole race. It'll be interesting to see if one tries to pit before the other here. Denny Hamlin's got the slight edge. Kevin Harvick gets it in the corner. And down the back stretch, Denny Hamlin just gets it every time. Chase Elliott coming into view here. And then you see Kevin Harvick gets the speed in the corner. Chase Elliott holding up the leaders. Kevin Harvick making the move. Kevin Harvick gets the speed there. Chase Elliott's got speed. He's looking to get that lap back. Kevin Harvick, is he making the commitment to pit road? He's hanging down there low. He does. Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick are pitting on 2 different times. This could change the race. As Denny Hamlin stays out, Kevin Harvick goes in. Did Denny Hamlin just give the race to Kevin Harvick? We're about to find out. That changes the race with about 10 laps to go. This is the final pit stop for these people. We have Kevin Harvick. Joe Logano's in here. There goes Kevin Harvick exiting pit road. We'll see when Denny Hamlin comes in. Denny Hamlin's coming in now. What does this change? This could change a whole lot. We're at 10 laps to go. And there's Denny Hamlin. He's going to be scored as the leader. There's only 6 cars on the lead lap currently. Cars are starting to get their lap back. But the one I'm looking to see is if Kevin Harvick can hold on and win this race now due to Denny Hamlin's mistake. Is Denny Hamlin off pit road yet? Denny Hamlin is pulling down pit road. He's got to get up to speed and get up to speed quick. There's Kevin Harvick. Did this work out in Denny Hamlin's favor? Kevin Harvick goes around him there. But he's pulling back up on the track here in a second. If he can keep Kevin Harvick in his tracks, he could hunt him down in the last 10 laps. Kevin Harvick, your race leader. There's not much that separates the two. We could have a good battle for you guys. Coming across the line, it is scored as Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, William Byron back on the lead lap. If we do somehow get a caution, this will change everything. Kevin Harvick, your leader. Denny Hamlin catching quick. Denny Hamlin's got about 8 laps to go to catch up to that 4 car and make a move to win the race. 8 laps to go. The 11's closing in on the 4 car. Where's third place at? 25 seconds back, so if they wreck each other out, who knows who will win? What a weird race this has been today. Here's Kevin Harvick coming to 7 laps to go. Denny Hamlin in sight. But I think he's got a big enough lead it won't matter. We'll ride along with Kevin Harvick this lap. There's Denny Hamlin's view for the next half of the lap. Denny Hamlin's gonna hope those lap cars help him out. It's Matt DiBenedetto, Cole Custer, BJ McLeod, Anthony Alfredo, Kevin Harvick. 6 laps to go. Denny Hamlin, 6 laps to go now. There's 4 seconds that separate them. Kevin Harvick's making light work of the lap cars. His only hope is if Cole Custer, his teammate, comes down and blocks him. He does. Check out Harvick. But I think it's too late now for Denny Hamlin to catch up. Cole Custer coming down pit lane. We got some pack racing here. Take a peek at that. Eric Amarola, who actually started up front. We cycled through the field. There's Martin Truex Jr., who was actually leading some laps earlier in the day. Austin Cindric. There's Kyle Busch, who's recovered quite nicely from his mess-ups earlier in the race. There's Denny Hamlin, and there's Kevin Harvick. 4 to go. I just don't think there's enough time. Harvick's lead is growing. It's now down up to 6 seconds. I think the race will end in a caution if we get a caution at this point. Ooh, my bad there. As we go back live to Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick. He's got to make it 3 more times around. Denny Hamlin's 8 seconds behind, I bet now. Six and a half. Two and a half laps to go for Kevin Harvick. Denny Hamlin messing up by staying out 1 more lap. Denny Hamlin's held up by Eric Jones. 2 to go. Or 3 to go, my bad. 3 to go now. The race will end under caution if we get a caution at this point. So Denny Hamlin's gotta hope that Kevin Harvick crashes out. Kevin Harvick coming to 2.5 laps, or coming to 2 to go. Two to go for Harvick. One and a half laps to go for Kevin Harvick. Denny Hamlin not even down the backstretch yet. Kevin Harvick's about to enter the corner. Harvick and Hamlin are the cars to beat today, but arguably Harvick's coming to the bat was the best. Coming to 1 to go. If only they pitted together, I would have loved to see this race back. White flag is in the air. Kevin Harvick is your leader. Well, right along in the interior of Kevin Harvick. Make sure he's got the fuel and everything. Looks like he's got fuel. He doesn't have to, he won't be able to make it back to the line. Kevin Harvick entering turn 3 for the last time today. Coming into turn 4. Exiting turn 4, Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500. Man, what a race. No cautions. We had 0 cautions today. All green flag racing. Kevin Harvick takes home the win. There's Denny Hamlin. Disappointed, frustrated. I'm sure. Kevin Harvick is actually out of fuel. He made it by 1 lap. He doesn't have enough fuel to make it to pit lane. Ryan Blaney, who started 3rd, finishes dead last. Your top 5. Your top 10, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, Eric Almirola, Michael McDowell, Bubba Wallace, Alex Bowman, and Brad Keselowski, and Martin Truex Jr. I want to thank you guys for joining us today. That was the Daytona 500, and we'll see you next week.